No, sweet.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Madge,
How are you?
we are live
I'm
on
gonna
Balls
say
to
something
Cancer.
else.
On Balls to Cancer, Facebook and YouTube.
Please do not swear.
Please do not swear. Well, you know that ain't going to bloody happen, is it? A couple of them slip out. So, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yes, there you go.
Woo-hoo.
It's been a bit emotion. Yeah, it's definitely been a bit emotion. Hello, Tracy. How are you, beautiful? Were your ears burning today? Expect a message off me as soon as I come off the live. And we've got the Brazil who's on.
Oh, hello, Brazil.
Saying hello. And I've got my little happy helper. I'm not even humouring you, Kim Darby. Hang on a minute. Thank you, son. Oh, what can I say? Service with a smile. Maybe not. Yeah, not sure about the smile. It's a bit hot, actually. So let me go. Huh? It's a bit hot. It's a bit cold. It's a bit hot. It's a bit cold. So there we go. So how is everybody? Message at the top of the thing. Happy New Year. It's 2021.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop whoop is right. And we've got new show sponsors. This week's show sponsor is sponsored by Scene Management. Thank you, Scene Management, for sponsoring our Ask Auntie Dee show. Kim Darby, hello, Deirdre. It's Deirdre. Deirdre. That's how I know I'm always in trouble. I'm always in trouble anyway. Yeah, or just call me Pauline. Madge reckons I look like Pauline Quirk.
You do?
From Birds of a Feather. Don't know what she's been smoking. So, have we all got our New Year resolutions?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah, of course I do.
What's your New Year resolution?
Stay away from 3 particular people.
Right, Madge's New Year's resolutions are to stay away from, in her gestures, 3 particular people.
Hasn't quite worked so far.
Not 1, not 2, but 3 particular people. Are you going to share?
What do you mean share?
What 3 particular people? Well, obviously it's not me because you're in my bubble.
No, they're of a male orientation.
Apparently they're of a you bloody little goer. She's stayed away from 3 male petite people in particular. What can I say? Go, cuz. Get in there. It's hereditary. It runs in the family. James, good evening, my darling. Or good even. He hasn't even. Good even. Not good evening. And the beautiful Christina. Chris, you know how much we love you. Hello, Dee and Madge. Happy New Year. So Teresa missed Dangerous Dee and Naughty Badge. Could have been worse. I could have said Badge.
Oh, Lord God.
Don't panic, everybody.
It's only our lungs.
It's the flu. I'm getting over the flu. Sid Shorthouse. That's the name. It looks familiar. He's on our winner spinner. We've got a very, very busy winner spinner tonight. And we've got quite a few people out there who've been having hot flushes. I've noticed on our social media networks. At the announcement.
I wish I was on the first summer outdoors. It's freezing.
Excuse me. On the announcement that tonight's special guest is Mr. Ritchie Neville from boy band 5. Yeah, she's going on like she was too young the other day and she didn't have a clue who I was talking about. Whatever, man. Whatever. Kirsty, the beautiful Kirsty. Oh, bless her. She's got a hospital tomorrow, but her New Year's resolution is to be kinder to herself.
Good woman.
Oh, Kirsty. I'm really pleased to hear that. But you're right, we do. We tend to just put everybody else's needs before our own, which isn't a bad thing, obviously, but it's not a good thing because on behalf of like Balls to Cancer and the Birmingham Says No, etc., we never stopped. And again, I just want to say to Balls to Cancer provided over 2,000 Christmas dinners to families in need in the run up to Christmas. They didn't stop. Same as ourselves, really, isn't it? It's like we were out delivering food parcels, even on Christmas Eve. On Christmas Eve, you kind of don't stop. And then I thought to myself, do you know something? You've got to take a couple of days and just try. I use the word try because I didn't succeed very well. To kind of lock off and spend some like quality time with the family and spend some time.
Quality time with the family. Your kids spent the last 2 weeks upstairs.
Quality time with my family. Imagine, like, what do you mean quality time with your family? Your kids have spent 2 weeks up in their rooms. Yeah, but that's quality time. It's like, what more quality do they want? I'm in the same house as them. That hasn't happened. That hasn't happened for months. I haven't.
Dinner.
Yeah, I cook her. I cook them food. It don't matter. I'm not in the same house as them. Do you know what I mean? Quality time with my children is me being in the same bloody house. But then it kind of like my body gave up on me, match.
That's old age.
Big 5-0 this year, guys. Big 5-0. Yes, I'm talking about me, not our Madge. She was the big 4-0 last year. So
last year didn't happen. So
no, it didn't happen. So yeah, big 5-0 for me. I know. I just do not look it, do I?
So loads of people.
Loads of people what?
In the house.
Teresa Brazil, you've already broke your New Year's resolution. My New Year's resolution, and this will be easy to keep, is to give Dee and Madge a hard time. I thought it was not give Dee and Madge a hard time. She's gone in for us, Madge.
And we're only started.
Yeah, we've only been on live for like 7 minutes. 7 minutes and 2 seconds. She's brutal. I'm telling you, she's brutal. And the beautiful Leslie Marshall. You know we love you, Leslie, even though we've just had to give you an alarm call to make sure you're awake, so you don't miss.
We don't supply that every week.
So you don't miss the show. There's no data protection going on in this room. Do you know what I mean? I'll drop you all right in it. It's one of them ones. And don't forget, we've got these new banners, our show banners down the bottom of the screen. So I don't have to worry when I forget to tell you things, which I constantly do. I forget to tell you an awful lot of things. So our first banner is, why not check out the information and the merch? You don't say merch, as does, but okay, no. On our website, ballstocancer.com. All you have to do is visit ballstocancer.com and check out their merch. And part of their merch is it's still going strong. How proud of me should you guys be?
Very.
Control your excitement.
The first one or the second one?
This is the third one.
No, I mean of the house.
What do you mean?
There's 2 in the house.
Yeah, I know there's 2 in the house.
So they're both still alive.
Of course they are. You're trying to drop me in the poop.
No.
No, of course they are. You've got the other one, haven't you?
No, I've got one of the new mugs.
Oh dear, I don't know where that is then. I think it's in the kitchen. Do you want to read some comments, Madge?
I do indeed. Let me scrolly up. And so blah blah blah. James said I should go to confession. Don't forget that. Heidi Anderson in the house. Happy New Year.
Woo, woo. Hi Heidi. Yeah, it's me in my classy t-shirt. Oh, I've got a really funny story to tell about confession, you know.
Hope we're both well and survive at homeschooling. No.
Who said that?
Heidi says she hopes we're surviving homeschooling and lockdown.
See, I reckon Heidi's having
Heidi, we know where you live. We'll be bringing them to your house.
Heidi, yeah, we know where you live. I think that's
you set up a garden class.
I think that's a bit of a dig, that is, you know, because she knows my homeschooling doesn't start, and apparently it doesn't start until next week. Okay, then. That's a whole different kettle of fish. Beautiful Stevie Whitfield. Happy New Year to you too, Stevie. It was your birthday the other day, wasn't it, Stevie? And oh God, them messages just flew past. bit like I don't know what's going on.
Will Phillips.
Oh,
I never get his surname right, do I?
Phipps, darling.
Phipps.
Will Phipps.
I just read it as Phillips.
Happy New Year, Empress. You're doing such a brilliant job. I know, Will. I know. I'm just a natural, and an absolute natural. Let me go back up here because we have had a couple of stories. I'm going to find them here. And I'm just having a look now. And this is Angie's on now. Angie Watkins Ferguson. And Kirsty, we were having a bit of a giggle about you two earlier because obviously, anybody who guesses correctly as to who the special guest is, their name gets entered on the winner spinner. And you pair just had us in total stitches because you weren't actually naming him, if that makes sense.
You don't name the name.
But you weren't half like flushing and swooning. And I'm like, come on, girls, get it out. But yes, Curtis is saying, yes, she loves Mr. N. He was her crush when she was younger. And then Angie's like, yes, that's me, midlife heat wave. We've read all about it today, ladies. We really have had a little bit of a giggle. I mean, I know of 5. I can't say I was crushing on them.
No, they're definitely not my cup of tea.
But I'm trying to think
of their music's not my cup of tea.
Who else would have been around at the time of 5?
Well, I mean, you were in your 30s.
What do you mean I was in my 30s?
You're 49 currently.
Yeah, I'm 49 currently.
Yeah, so when they were out, you were in your 30s.
I never was I? Of
course you are.
Oh? Okay. Serious? I was in my 30s. How long ago was it?
Well, it's at least more than 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I put me in my 20s, you cheeky sod.
30, 40, 50, okay. 19 years ago.
Does anyone know what year, what decade? We have all these decades, don't we?
Yeah.
Oh, and Susan Bates has, I was going to say piped up. I shouldn't actually say piped up, should I? I said the beautiful, beautiful Susan Bates. He genuinely is one of the loveliest men, and his mum is fabulous too. Oh, well, I'm going to invite him to the football match, and we'll see what he says.
When can we go to football matches?
Huh?
When are we allowed out to the football matches?
Yeah, I know. When are we allowed out to football matches? We're not allowed out to anything, are we? No one's giving away these New Year's resolutions. We've got Andrew McBride. Are they clapping hands?
They better not be.
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that emoji is. It's too small. Do you know what that emoji is? No, but Tracy, you're right. Because you yourself as well and the beautiful Leah have done, you've non-stop, because it really, really, really has been non-stop. Are they waving hands?
Andrew, yeah, he's
waving. Oh, hi, Andrew. Hi, McBride. Waving back at you. Yeah, Kirsty, over 2,000 meals, and that's what I'm saying. And they haven't stopped at all.
The bosses have worked their
backsides off, and that's the thing about them, isn't it? You know, it's, if you have a look down the bottom here, that's what they do. They offer help and support to any cancer fighting families. Plus, they offer amazing free holidays and chemo support packs. So if any of you guys know anybody who is going through or is affected by cancer, then please, 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 just, you know, if you want any support or if you know anyone who's undergoing chemotherapy, then please contact Balls to Cancer and they will send you out a free chemo pack. But again, people, let me have a look. All charities last year. Let me head up a bit now because that's a big one. That's a big banner. That is, Madge. Nearly.
Lord!
But then again, if I stay like this, it takes off my double chin.
No, we're not doing it.
Isn't it? I forgot what I was going to say now. Yeah, all charities really, really took a hit last year because of COVID and because of lockdowns, etc. And by the looks of things aren't going to be that much different so far this year. So please, 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 if you can come up with any way of fundraising, or even if you've got the means to just donate a couple of pounds, can I please, please, please ask you, would you consider the amazing Balls to Cancer? I don't like that one either because that's took off me chin.
Chris White says, big thank you to Dee and Balls to Cancer for the gifts.
No, it's it's one of them, Chris. You're welcome. And again, it's kind of like that's what they're there for. They're there to support anybody, absolutely anybody who is fighting cancer. Now,
Hey, Kimberly.
what does everybody need? Everybody needs at the beginning of 2021.
This is a very open-ended question.
It is a very open-ended question. What do you reckon they need, Madge?
Oh, I know what I needed this morning.
What did you need this morning? Is it the same thing that I needed this morning, but I never got it this morning, Madge?
Oh. No.
No. What was it you needed this morning, Madge?
The thing I used
Yeah.
was my scraper. Can't call it what I was going to call it because that sounded wrong.
No, Madge. I'm talking about a calendar.
Oh,
I'm on
no.
about a calendar, Madge.
Oh,
So
it's on the phone.
yeah, but you've got yours on your phone, but a lot of people might not have theirs on their phone. So this is just a small reminder that you remember, guys, that the naked rugby players did a calendar. Did you not know about that?
No, hang on a minute. No.
Where have you been then?
Did you share the information with me?
Nearly every week.
Had to be busy.
See, this just goes to show that she sits there and does not listen to a bloody word that I say.
Sick listening to you talk.
Sick listening to me. What do you mean you're sick listening
I
to me?
listened to you for 12 hours one day in the car.
Oh, God, yeah. Can you imagine being stuck in the car with me, though, for 12 hours? You did good that day, Madge. You did good. Because I'm not the quietest of people. I'm really, really not. So, obviously, we're on another lockdown again.
We are.
Schools have been reclosed. Obviously, we've switched to homeschooling. That'll go well in this house as of next week. So, why don't you invest in a Naked Rugby Players 2021 calendar?
Ooh.
Where can you get that calendar from, Madge?
Head over to ballstocancer.com and get some merch.
Get their merch. See, that's her favourite word. Madge's favourite word is merch. Ain't it, Madge?
Yeah.
Can't tell you what my favourite word is because I'm not allowed to swear,
It's not
apparently.
PC enough.
It's not what?
It's not PC enough.
Oh, it's not PC enough. I ain't into all this PC rubbish.
Nigel says I'm trying to drop you in it.
Who's trying to drop me in? She's always trying to drop me in it, I'm telling you. Oh, God bless you. See, that's why I knew I clicked with Kirsty.
Oh,
She's saying, no way, are you 49? You look way younger.
Sit back a bit from the screen.
I'm a beautiful Julian. Whoa! You're kicking off over there in the US of A, isn't it, Julian? Just stay safe, my friend. Stay safe, my friend. Yep, so there you go, Kimberly. Hi, Kimberly. Nigel Diggins, hello, beautiful. I hope you and your family had an okay Christmas, sweetheart. I'm catching up here. What messages you got over there then, Madge, you divvy? Yes, she's a divvy.
No.
Did I sing? Was I singing I'm Too Sexy in your car?
Yeah, and so
was I?
Yeah, and I think you were live at the time.
Did I go live? Was that the night that we were having that really, really long day?
Yeah, that was the longest day where we did all the other deliveries as well.
I think I did go. Well, I think I'm allowed to say that.
What?
Am I allowed to say? I don't know if I am allowed to say
it.
Well, it's not a course.
Do that and say it.
Am I allowed to say?
Yeah, because it's connected to the first word of the charity.
Yeah. Heidi's grassed Chrissy up here by saying the mother's favourite word is bollocks.
Yeah. Balls. The cancer is bollocks.
Yeah.
Same thing.
It really is. So I'll find out now if my phone flashes up if I get into trouble.
That's a shit I'm telling
you. Teresa's sending some blank messages now. I think she's given up. So there you go. So what's crack-a-lacking?
See Matt Meccan.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Emma Lane.
Yes. Well, presumably Emma's in the chat room then, because my name's not Emma and you're not Emma, are you?
Oh, the bosses now put his hand up, and the bosses have put their hands over their face emoji.
The bosses have put their hands over their face, which is kind of like, oh my God, she's gone and done it. And it's the first show of 2021. You told me I could do it.
Well, balls and bollocks, same thing.
Balls and bollocks, yeah, exactly
Same
the same thing. No, but I think they're just balls, to be fair, aren't they?
No, bollocks.
No, I don't think they are. You know, I think you might have got me into trouble, Madge.
No, I called them. Right. Wendy Woolley says hello, darling.
Oh, hey, beautiful. Happy New Year to you and my aid, who are going to become grandparents again.
Woo!
Yeah, over the moon. And we've got SJ Go Lightly. I love that name. Absolutely love that name. All right, Pet from the Tune. Oh, see, getting a couple of Georgies in here, haven't we? We'll have our Nicola getting a little bit, because Nicola's like, obviously, you know, she's known as my favourite Geordie, isn't she?
Yeah.
She always pops in and says, hello, it's me. You're
It's chilly up the tune.
I bet it's chilly up the tune. Is it chilly up the tune, SJ? Madge reckons
they'll still go out with no coats on.
Madge reckons it's chilly up the tune, but you'll still go out without your coats on. Apparently, the balls are attached. You all right over there, Madge?
She just choked on my coffee.
She just choked on her coffee. I'm presuming I've seen a couple of messages that could have probably made you choke on your coffee. Is it to do with balls?
The balls are attached to them.
So classy. We're a right pair of classy
Way,
birds.
chilly like.
I know. I love. Do you know something? I do absolutely love the Geordie accent.
It is good.
The Geordie accent is nearly as sexy as the Birmingham accent.
The Birmingham accent isn't sexy, Dee.
What you on about?
What you on about?
What? I need a herbal. Where's my herbal?
Oh, here's your herbal sweet from the
petrol station.
They're legal herbals.
My legal herbals that Madge bought me from the petrol station.
Too much for Kirsty's innocent mind.
Whatever, Kirsty Ward, whatever. And hello, beautiful Maxine. How are you as well? See, Mark Richards, he's even there saying it. The Birmingham accent is sexy. Well, don't go that far, Mark. I wouldn't say it was sexy.
I don't like the Birmingham accent.
No.
Oh, I live here, so
Birmingham is the worst accent next to Liverpool. Nah. I don't know, maybe. Nah. Maybe it's just me. What do you think is the sexiest accent?
Mine.
No.
Rude.
No. It's definitely not the dub. Geordie accent isn't lovely. Emma Lang saying the Geordie accent isn't lovely when you've been married to one for 10 years. Do you know, I think that might be it, you know. Do you not think I've got like a real... No, Diane, the Irish... Now, the Irish accent is sexy, but yours ain't. You're a dub.
Plenty of people find my accent sexy, thank you very much.
See, this is the thing about Mr. Bates.
But clearly, I don't think Irish accents are.
Mr. Bates has been in the Black Country too long. See, oh, hang on, God, you're on fire now, ain't you?
Heidi, such an Irish accent is lovely. Soft Irish accent is lovely, Stevie.
Are you sucking a fisherman's friend? I am not sucking a fisherman's friend, Mr. Richard.
This show just got...
Hold the line.
What that coffee?
Hold the line, caller. Just putting you through to events. Am I sucking a fisherman's friends?
Tracy thinks it's sexy. And Tommy Fisher says the French one.
Sorry about that, guys.
Julian, how are y'all? Oh God, what am I saying in an American accent?
Italian. See the Italian. The Italian.
Every time I hear the Italian, I think of Gino the Capo. Like.
See, there's different.
Oh.
See, and this is the thing. There's different like twangs to an accent.
Oh.
Yeah, like I don't think when Gino D'Acampo speaks that he sounds sexy.
No, he sounds like a twit.
But when you've like, like when you're watching like some programs and you actually I can't stop laughing. When you actually have like, I was going to say proper Italians, but Gino is a proper Italian, isn't he? But
Yeah.
Fred. Fred out of First Dates.
So he's on that program with.
What's he? Is he French?
Yeah.
So he sounds sexy.
Yeah. Teresa, Watford accent.
The Watford accent. She's taking the piss. Teresa. Sorry, I'm not allowed to say that either.
No.
Stevie Whitfield.
Teresa, poor fisherman.
You guys need to behave yourselves. You're getting me into trouble,
Well, your
really.
mind's out with the gutter.
You're getting me into trouble really bad.
Oh.
Oh, Julian, we were doing all right. I must apologise. I don't even. How you'll be, Miss D and Madge, you're making it do what it is and do what it does. I agree 100%, Julian. Do you know what I mean? I mean, would you agree, Julian, with me if I said the American accent definitely isn't a sexy accent?
It depends what man it's on.
What type of man?
Yeah, it depends where they're from. I mean, you could have a gorgeous looking person and have the worst accent. No, wrong way around. Ugly looking person, best accent, but
you're off your rocker, man. You're absolutely.
When they say, yeah, y'all have a good day now. Thank you, ma'am.
Have a good day, y'all.
100 times you're like,
man. Have a good day, y'all. That one.
Y'all. Jesus, we're wilding tonight.
We're not wild. It's these lot, Julian. If you read back the comments, some of them are just purely late night show comments that should not even be written before the watershed.
Maxine thinks we should go on Fred's date program. No, we've enough problems.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Maxine, like Madge has just said, we've got enough problems as it is without having to venture onto a dating show for the whole world to see how totally fantastic we are and what all these single men out there are missing out on. Oh, dearie me. Let me take this. Let me just go pop and see this fisherman's friend.
Mark Richardson, the Cosley accent is very sexy.
The Cosley accent's all right. It's okay. His hair is funny. Got to laugh at him and Doris. Who are you on about, Teresa?
Trump and his Yankee accent.
I don't think he's got an American accent.
Okay. Let's not get into politics.
Anyway, enough about accents. How are we all?
Everyone enjoyed their dinner?
Married at First Sight? Oh, no, I'm not brave enough to do Married at First Sight.
You get like an...
Madge!
You said you get an idiot. Can you get out of it without like saying you were ever married?
What do you mean? If you get an idiot?
Like say you're just like.
I think you'd be an idiot to even go on that show.
Well, I wouldn't go on it, but say if you went on it, and I'm ever going on it. Well, can you imagine like if you turned up and it was one of your exes?
Oh my God!
And you turned around at them doors and gone out that stable.
Can you imagine that? Going on Married at First Sight
and being matched to your
walking down the aisle and then seeing your ex.
I'd be like, no.
What would you do?
Probably box him in the face first and then leave.
She'd box him in the face and leave. Not that we promote violence.
No.
Not that we promote violence in any way whatsoever. But Madge, if she was on Married at First Sight and walked down the aisle and saw one of her ex for some unknown reason, she'd want to just box him in the face.
And that's if me man hadn't done it first.
Yeah. Oh dear, she's changed. So So anyway, so ladies and gentlemen,
Stevie thinks you should go on Love Island.
Love Island. I think I'm a prime candidate for Love Island, Stevie. They just haven't worked that one out as yet. So what we're going to do now, Madge.
I think we should have a chat with someone.
I think we should have a chat with somebody, and this is our very, very first special guest of 2021 to Ask Auntie Dee, and it's the lovely Ritchie Neville. Woo-hoo!
How you doing? You all right?
I'm not too bad, thank you. How are you? You look amazing.
Oh, well, I don't know about that. I haven't had a haircut in 6 months. Like, it's strange old times, but thank you. You look pretty well yourself. But
Wow.
Yeah, how are you getting on anyway? How's lockdown treating you?
It's not too bad, actually, Richie. This is what we were just saying. It's kind of like with everything charity-wise coming up to Christmas, it was just so full on and non-stop that when we finally got to settle down and have a couple of days, you know, like quality family time, I ended up with the flu.
Oh, isn't that typical? It's always the way you go on holiday and you get ill or whatever it is, you know? It's when you stop, isn't it? They say it's when you stop. Yeah.
But they still made me do all the cooking. They still made me do all the washing up. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like a glamorous life, isn't it?
Well, Cinderella, innit? It sounds like Cinderella to me.
What can I say? I'm just, you know, we are on the lookout for this this Prince Charm. Oh, I can't say too much. Me balls to cancer husband's just tuned in. You all right, Fitzy? Now, we were talking earlier. How long ago was 5? When did 5 sort of well, I wouldn't say break up because you haven't really broke up, have you?
We did. We did. I mean, we finished in sort of in 2001. And then
2001.
Yeah, I know. And then, I mean, we were kids. We were only like 16, 17 when it started. So when it finished, we were 21. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it finished. And then, you know, we sort of, I don't know, it sort of was a bit of an explosion. It was quite, you know, it was great fun, but it was mentally extremely challenging. And emotionally challenging as well. So we all just sort of, it was like a bomb went off and we all just went our separate ways. And, you know, loosely kept in touch and stuff, but just, I don't know, we all just needed to find ourselves or something. And then the big reunion came along in 2013 and got us back on stage together. And then it was just like, almost like coming home.
See,
you know,
because when you say it like that, and I can't, you know, we remember watching all these shows, but there's no way does it seem like that long ago. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, so the big reunion was 2013.
Yeah. Well, I think 2000. Yeah, maybe we were maybe 2014 the show went out possibly, but we were filming for it the latter part of 13. But yeah, still it's a while ago. Hey, it's amazing how fast the time goes.
Now, I've picked up quite a lot of sort of, obviously, you know, we've been sort of dropping clues and stuff as to who our special guest was. And when it was revealed that it was you, we've had quite a few hot flushes from certain people, shall we say, and followers of Balls to Cancer.
Well, I'm glad you're saying that instead of you found that a lot of viewers dropped off. So
no, this is actually one of our busier winners. But a lot of people got into a lot of trouble, obviously, because they were all saying, you know, oh my God, I hope it's Ritchie from 5. I used to wax school all the time, go and see. So you were like this for a lot of truancy.
Right.
In the early 2000s.
I wasn't aware of that, but okay. I mean, look, I definitely have a rebellious streak, so something I'm quite enjoying about that.
Do you know? Would you like to tell us a little bit more about this rebellious streak?
You know, it's there. You know, if it's there, it's there. I like to have a laugh. Do you know what I mean? I was always like at school. It was always me and a mate, like just having a laugh and like being the class clowns and stuff like that. I just have that streak in me. I can't help it. it's there.
That's a good streak to have, young man. It really is. Quite people cursing now by looking at you on this live. She's reliving her youth.
Nice.
Teresa's passed out. Angie, who was completely girl fanning on you earlier, she's actually sending blank messages, so I don't actually think she can speak. Do you know, it's what's this? Tell Ritchie the King Size album was ace. Not a bad track on it, but his personal faves are Feel the Love and Closer to Me. Is that from the band or from your single solo?
No. So King Size was our last album, and it was the album the record company were really annoyed because they spent a lot of money recording it and we spent a lot of time recording it, and then we only released one single off it, went to number 1, and then we just sort of imploded and decided it wasn't for us anymore. So yeah, but I always felt it was our best album, so it was a shame we couldn't promote it and get more singles out, because it was sort of going into we'd always been a bit different anyway. We'd always had elements of hip hop and rock and funk and all of that kind of stuff, but this was, I don't know, this album we were starting to really sort of come of age or something, like, and we had a lot of input in it, and yeah, so it was a shame, but it's nice to be appreciated.
I'll tell you something, and this is what I'm saying, there's been absolutely nothing but love for you. There really, really has, ever since we announced that you were joining us tonight. And obviously Mark has put on here that you were absolutely fantastic, that you actually went to Birmingham Children's Hospital with them.
Yeah.
And that your mum was really wonderful. And obviously, most mums are. Big up yourself, Auntie Dee. That was like, but, and it's gestures like that that just absolutely mean the world. It is a small charity, but the stuff that they do, which is just unbelievable.
No, I know, and it was, it's a weird one when you go to the children's hospitals, because it's sort of a bittersweet one. You'll have had it yourself, because it's so nice to see their little faces light up, but then when you hear the story, you can't help but come away feeling really good and really sad at the same time. It's like a mixed feeling, like, so, but it's always nice to go and see their little faces, and especially now I've got a child myself as well, so you sort of spend a bit more time with the kids, you can, it's an extra layer to that as well, like, so and
I think you've hit the nail on the head, because I went with them, I think it was about 2 years ago now. And it totally turns you into like an emotional wreck. And I think it's because, it's not taking anything away from anybody who's got any illness at all. But to see a sick child, do you know what I mean? It kind of just breaks you that tiny bit more. It really, really does.
It does. And it's one of the things that really strikes me about the visits as well, is that they are so, like, they tend to be very, very happy and upbeat. So I do remember I've visited Alderhay as well in Liverpool before, a few different ones in my time. One of the visits I remember leaving and going, you know what? Some of the stuff that I internally get annoyed about just pales into insignificance, and that they're just doing such a great job of being upbeat, even though they've got such a mountain to climb and not great things going on for them. So they're actually really inspiring.
It's just mad, isn't it? So obviously now we've been discussing like accents and stuff earlier. Sorry, I'm eating one of these. Everybody knows these, don't they? Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. I don't get on with them. I can't do them.
I agree.
I absolutely love them. Where you gone? Hello?
It's all right. I had a heater on, and it's getting like a sauna in here, so I just had to knock it off.
I thought, blimey, O'Ryan, I've only just shown him my herbal tablets and he's left it.
I've done one.
Now, obviously, there's a fine line, isn't there, young man, between like Birmingham and Solihull, as they say.
Yeah.
Now, I'm kind of known because I kind of like when I was brought into like the Big Brother house, they sort of dressed me up as the Duchess of Solihull. So that's where the posh side of me comes into it. But basically, I'm just a common. Yeah. Are you Brummie? Do you class yourself as a Brummie?
Yes, 100%. Because I was only born in Solihull Hospital. I never lived there.
Oh,
yeah. So actually, I'm more really. I suppose I'm a West Midlander, but I grew up. Went from Solihull Hospital to Studley near Redditch, and then I grew up in Bromsgrove. So, but I've got all my family here. Sort of, my nan lived in Hall Green. A lot of my family, live all over the place. Sutton Coldfield. So yeah, I just always class myself as I'm a Brummie. Simple.
See, we like you even more now. We really, really do. Now, this is kind of like a one for me because I'm obviously a born and bred Brummie, but for some reason, back in the day when we were talking football teams and stuff, you tended not to sort of stick. You could pick any team you want and follow them. Now, I'm a Liverpool supporter, Ritchie. Yeah. I've got
now, can I just interject here, right? That's fine. There's nothing wrong with supporting Liverpool. But when you're from Birmingham and you support Liverpool, now I've got issues because you're born and bred Brummie.
You see, and this one, my daughter, she's a mad Villa supporter, and she works at the Villa, she stewards at the Villa and stuff, obviously, when she's allowed. Now we took a bit of an ass whooping, shall we say, last time we met Aston Villa.
Yeah.
Now, I'm presuming I've got it in my head, you're a Villa supporter, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, so he's the claret and blue side of the city. Well, our game has now been cancelled on Friday because we were due to meet again in the FA Cup on Friday. How do you reckon you're getting on in the league?
I'm honestly, I never ever expected to be doing I knew we'd do better than last season, and I knew we'd be able to build on it if we could scrape staying up, which we did. Never did I think that we'd be beating the best team in the world 7-2 and going and even just pulling draws at the big clubs that would have just enjoyed Villa coming. I feel like now they go, oh, we got Villa now, it's going to be a tough game. So that's just an amazing achievement in itself. And knowing the owners that we've got and the young players that we've got developing and the ambition of the owners, it's a really good time to be a Villain because we've been really down, with Championship for 3 seasons, and it's been a proper roller coaster. So it's so nice to be competing again and have a buzz around the club and stuff.
Young Angie here has actually been so brave. She's actually come on here and gone up the baggies.
I laughed
at Angie, up the baggies. They're having an absolutely horrendous season of baggies.
Yeah, they're not having the best season, are they?
They're definitely not. And I think Kirsty's just put up the Villa, but I don't even know if Kirsty knows what the Villa is or if she's just saying it because obviously she's girl fanning over you, one of them ones. So talking about football, Ritchie, as we are, sometime in the summer, fingers crossed, Balls to Cancer will be having an all-stars football game to raise funds for the charity. Now, the team will be managed by Razor Ruddock himself. Is that noise coming from your keyboard?
No, I've not got a keyboard. I'm on my phone.
I was going to say, like, Magic's going, he's ignoring you. He's answering text at the same time.
No.
And we were kind of wondering if Mr. Ritchie Neville would be available. Would he consider maybe possibly donning the studs and the shorts in honour of Balls to Cancer?
What playing football? You do not want me on your team. I'm a terrible football player. I'm great at watching it and saying who's good or not, but I'm a terrible football player. But you know what? Look, let's have a look at when it is and what's going on. But we'll see. I hung my football boots up a few years ago, so I don't know if I want to embarrass
See,
myself that
right, but I'm
badly.
actually taking them back. I'm taking mine back out of the cupboard, and I can see a stinting goal. I'm gonna I'm gonna throw myself into the goal because there's no ball getting past me in that goal. I'm telling you now, Richard.
Were you like going to be like not heading it but facing it and everything?
Oh, thank you. I'm going to just look at me. I'll just go like that and then no, not to be kicking no ball near me. I'm telling you. But Mark's actually put down here. There is Raven Ruddock is looking for an assistant manager. So if you could consider possibly, but we'll talk about that obviously off screen, etc. Ritchie Neville might even be our all-star assistant manager.
Ooh.
Yeah, well, you know, if we're allowed to get together, that could be fun, couldn't it? That could be good.
It most
I like
certainly
people
could.
around, so I'm quite liking that, Dee.
Yeah. See, and me, I'm like that as well. I think I'd be lost in goal. I really would say.
I think you need to be like a cheerleader.
Cheerleader? Do you think I should done my cheerleader?
I'm doing security of the body boxing.
Maggie's going to be doing security. Maggie's going to be the security guard. You sorted, you're fine, you'll be okay. Honestly, God. Now, with regards, we have every interview that we've done, Richie. Last year. Oh, and there were so many. It was absolutely brilliant. We had a blast. We used to ask all our very special guests a very, very important question.
Go on.
So my question to you, Ritchie Neville, is what's your favourite cob?
What's my favourite cob? I would say it's a tricky one. I don't mind a ham salad, but egg mayo would be a good one.
Egg mayo, cob.
Yeah.
See,
but then bacon and brown sauce.
Not an egg though.
Either or, whatever. It depends what mood I'm in.
Yeah, but you couldn't have sauce with an egg.
Yes, the rest
I
of the world.
I have a bit of brown. A little bit of brown sauce. Yeah.
Why don't you do?
Because you can't have two like liquids mixing, and like if you had like a runny yolk, you couldn't have runny sauce mixing with runny yolk.
Oh yeah.
No.
Breakfast tomorrow.
Oh, she's crazy.
You got OCD?
Well, to a certain extent, I don't like things touching. Do you know what I mean?
Right. Well, the isolation and lockdown should suit you fine, then, shouldn't it?
I'm in the element. The kids come near me, and I'm like, no, not really. Stay away. No, but we do have some laughs. We do, because obviously, I reckon it's only people from like the Midlands ever know what a cop is. You know what I mean? And we've had some right laughs. I mean, I wouldn't say we've taken the mick out of people, but we've taken the mick out of people because they just haven't got a clue what a cop is. And I think if you know what a cop is, then you're in our hearts forever, Richie. You're really,
yeah. Absolutely. That's what it was called when I was growing up. But where I live now in the northwest, a cob is like if you've got a cob on, then you're annoyed with someone.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly, that's enough and all. He's got a cob on. He's got a cob on. And Andrew McBride, if I hear you say the word ketchup, it's not ketchup, it's red sauce. Yeah, they're all getting out of hand here now. They really, really are. Oh, you've got a question from Heidi.
Heidi says, have you got on your 2021 Mad Max outfit on underneath that top?
Have you got your 2021 Mad Max outfit on under that top?
I've been wearing it for years, you know, ever since I came of age. I've always had it underneath everything, and I've just been waiting for 2021, but it just doesn't seem to be catching on like everyone seems to be waiting. I'm just waiting for it to drop, and then I'm going to be rocking them leather hot pants and the studs and all of it, yeah.
You're not doing it. You're not helping all these hot flushes in this chat room here now, Mr. Neville. I tell you, I feel what's happening on myself. Madge, open that window. Oh, bless you. Well, Richie, listen, can I just thank you on behalf of Balls to Cancer for just sparing the time to just come on tonight and have a lovely little chat. And,
No
you know,
problem
and
at all, Dee. Thanks for your time and thanks for everyone that watched and everything. Best of luck.
Oh,
I
and
just
you
want to say, whoever's
still-
watching, stay positive and everything. We will get through this. Don't get down. You know, or try not to get down. Remember, this too shall pass.
Oh, God bless you. And again, you know, they're still flushing away over you, Richie. So when you're ready, you know, we'll see you out in the Bible. Even, you never know, at the next Christmas walk. God bless you. You're an absolute legend. Thank
Bless
you
you.
so much. You know. Take care. Look to the
Thank you.
Stay
Keep
safe.
up the good work.
Oh,
See you
stay
later.
safe, my darling. Oh, lovely.
Oh, bless you.
Honest to God, I do feel a bit like flushy. Oh, how was that then, ladies?
So I'm still Google-eyed, I'll call that over him, but 5 have
to get done.
What you mean down? Back in the room, boss. Back in the room.
Oh, how lovely was he? Honest to God. And you know, it's like, you know, when you, I don't know, it's what can I say? Nobody has really shocked me. You know, like sometimes when you're so, because I get scared, I do, guys. I'm going to be 100% honest with you here now. Do you know what I mean? The second I find out that I'm speaking to someone, I absolutely brick it. Because I'm kind of like, oh my God, because I'm like you guys. I've watched them and I've watched me Top of the Pops and I've watched me Bill and I've watched me Brookside. Stop it, SJ, go like that. You're going to start a coughing fit. And do you know what I mean? I do get like really kind of like starstruck and stuff. Do you know what I mean? What are you laughing at?
Why are you getting starstruck?
Because
you could talk the hind legs off a donkey.
Yeah, I could talk the hind legs off a donkey, but it's like, it's still, do you know what I mean?
Famous, sir,
yeah, they're famous, do you know what I'm saying? Do you know, I'm going to beat you up after this. I'm not really.
You're not tall enough to.
I'm not tall enough to beat anybody up, apparently. But it is, and this is what I'm saying, even like with regards to, you know, like Angie and everybody that's on
Angie
here tonight and Matt Bride, stars, it's kind of like, it's just nice, isn't it? It's like to, I mean, I should read questions more because I must admit, guys, I just go boom and I just go boom and I don't shut up. Do you know what I mean? And no one can really get a word in edgeways. He is waiting for something to drop. What's I don't know. What is waiting to drop? Something.
We know what you want to drop. Lordy.
Oh, lovely Lauren Griffiths, 5 on my favourite band ever. Oh, I never seen that earlier. I'd have brought that up. I've got tattoos of their song lyrics on her arm. SJ Go Lightly has to go. Listen, join us again anytime. You have cracked me up, and I'll read these comments back, and I probably will choke again. But Mad Max outfit. Mad Max is the film.
Oh no, I didn't like that.
But it's been remade, isn't it?
So it's worse than it was.
No, some remakes are not bad. Like Annie.
I love that.
No, it's rubbish.
No.
I know. Jumanji.
I never liked it to start with.
You never liked Jumanji?
No, it's just a load of doo-doo.
Are you mad? Jumanji's one of the best films ever.
No.
What can I say? Madge. I don't know. So how are we getting on anyway?
Kirsty's in the house.
Kirsty, well, do you know something? And that's why, you know, we're off our rockers here, Kirsty. We really, really are. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like, if people can come on, because we're tapped. And I haven't got a clue, because I am away with the fairies and blah, blah, blah. And Madge likes to think, you know, she's with it, but she's not. To a certain extent. And if people can come on, innit, and just have a laugh, or and a giggle, or and just a chat. That's exactly what we're here for. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think we've got we might have an assistant manager then. I love putting people on the spot.
I know, yeah.
Do you think it's wrong? Do you think it's wrong that I put people on the spot?
Not really.
Neither do I, to be fair, because then
They
we've got
don't
it
like
in.
it, they just need to say no, Dee.
And then we'll just never speak to them ever again. It's fair enough.
True that.
It's fair dues, isn't it? It is. I feel like that, Angie. It's kind of like, when was our last show? Our last show would have been round and about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, I think.
We've not been here for 3
We
weeks.
do Christmas Eve. No. Well, yeah, because it's a Thursday.
Oh my
Thursday,
God.
Thursday, yeah.
So you've been without us for 3 weeks. Can you believe it? And it is just nice to be back, because I've missed you all. And I just have. I've missed you all. So listen, are we going to do the winner spinner?
We are.
Now, Kirsty, this is we've got a little bit of a confession to make here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Madge was brutal.
Madge has been absolutely brutal with the names that have gone on to the winner's spinner. Yeah. Now, Kirsty, you never actually named him in your guesses. So Madge was kind of saying, no, her name shouldn't go on because she never.
Had a conversation.
No, we never had a conversation. You were like hot, but like me, I think we should add Kirsty's name to it.
Don't put me on the spot, because I won't give you the answer you want.
I think we should add Kirsty's name onto it, because she did say the word Ritchie, didn't she?
No, she didn't.
I'm
Anyway,
sure she
I'll put your
did.
name on it.
So what we're going to do,
One and only time.
because it's our first show of 2021.
I'll be nice.
Now, Kirsty, you're going on it. We've put your name on it. So we've got to go. Now, shuffle them up, Madge. Now, what we're going to do,
God,
because, again, it's absolutely freezing out there. And whether it's called balls, bollocks, whatever, you could freeze them off you. So what we're going to do is we're going to offer the winner of this week's, what's that called?
Winner spinner.
Winner spinner. We're going to offer them a willy whacking ice scraper, because you can use them for other things. You can use them for like your windows and stuff at home if you don't drive. Yes, you did go on, Andrew McBride. So we're going to offer you a willy whacker,
Dual use
willy whacker, and a car scraper thing, and a balls to cancer headband. I think we're going to double the prize today.
Yeah, but the balls cancer headband, they can use when they're getting their hour outside.
Yeah,
exercise.
they can use that when they're getting their hour, their exercise, because we're all allowed out for an hour exercise. Oh God, can't wait for that. See, Stevie's been using his willy whacker this week. They're wicked, aren't they?
I used mine today too.
Madge was out beating hers as well today, Stevie. So look, we've got. I'll never get this bloody right, will I? Right.
Just don't lock it.
So this is the first winner spinner of 2021. No one will ever see me run Teresa. So
Like,
here we
run,
go.
Paris,
You ready?
run.
So it's a double-ended prize. It's oh, don't go. It's a balls to cancer ice scraper, also known as a willy whacker, and a headband for your exercise during lockdown. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Oh my goodness! The winner of the 2021 first show. Have you got a willy whacker, Trees? Because if you don't want a willy whacker, we'll just send you a headband. It's Teresa Brazil, and she's still not spelling your bloody name right. Look, Teresa. Phil and Holly have not got nothing on us at all, Angie. You're so
I agree.
right. Whoop, whoop. I like you. You can come again. So yeah, so the first winner of Andrew's saying again. I know, Andrew.
No, she's got a willy whacker.
Has she got a willy whacker?
Yeah, she's got a willy whacker.
You can have a headband.
Oh, not got a willy whacker.
Oh,
sorry.
she's not got a willy whacker. So there
She
you
just
go.
named it.
Fair and square. She just named it a willy whacker. So Teresa, you are the winner of our first. What's that called again? Winner spinner of 2021. So there you go, guys. It's been absolutely amazing. Our special guest has been fantastic. I love him. You guys have been. See, Dawn, what are you coming on for now? You miss Ritchie? I think a lot of people are getting confused as to what time we start. But obviously, you can watch it back. You can watch the shows back on Facebook. You can watch them back on YouTube. You watch them wherever you like, to be fair. No, you can't. Facebook and YouTube. But listen, I love you all loads. And again, next week, I've got another amazing guest. And I absolutely love the bones off this person. So, do you know, Summer? I actually don't think I will get a word in edgeways next week.
Well, I don't know why you're looking at me. I don't know who it is. You never tell me.
You don't know who it is. And Christine's, come on now. What is wrong with you people? These are girl fanning. So I think you know
7 to 8 p.m.
7 to 8 p.m. every Thursday, guys. Every single Thursday here on Balls to Cancer. I'm telling you. So listen, love yous all loads. And until next week, don't forget, check out ballstocancer.com. And if you can think of any fundraising ideas or set up any pages to donate, then please do. We absolutely love the bones of every single one of you. So it's a
bye-bye from me.
From our Madge, and it's a big kiss and a good night from me. Love you all loads. Take care. See you next week. Bye. And I still don't know how to get out of this now.
Oh, Lord.
I know. Practice the perfect, isn't it? Right.